Back at you with a late night live. We took last week off, but we're coming in with a vengeance this week. It's UFC 275. We'll talk about the card. We'll throw the polls up. I'll be answering the live chat throughout. So it should be a pretty enjoyable show for you guys. I'm back in town, which is nice. It's good to be home. It's always great to go, but it's nice to come back and be in the comfort of the studio, man. I'm not going to lie. Without having my stuff in the back, definitely didn't hit the same. But shout out to everybody jumping in here. Yeah, bro, we're live, bro. We're live. Asteroid. Listen, hopefully there's no asteroids, bro. What movie is that picture from? What's up, bro? What's up? We need the shoeies, bro. You're right. We need a shoey this weekend. I'm hoping for 2. Gotta just smash those likes on fight day. Hopefully we pull it off. I think we're pulling it off. I would say definitely going to be 1. I think a high possibility 2 shoeies, man. I think so. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Hey, what's up? What's up, brother? What's up? Scottsdale, shout out to you. Thank you, bro. Listen, I'm glad. I'm not happy that you had to miss me. I was disappointed to not be live, but I'm glad you guys did miss the action because I'm coming in with a vengeance this week. I don't like missing any of the cards. I like to be live for every one of them, but I was out of town. There's a party going on at my uncle's house that I was staying at. I was like, I'm going to relax and enjoy the off day. And it has to happen sometimes, but we're back at it with the vengeance, and we got a lot of consistent shows coming. Not 100% your pick, but you like his wrestling? I don't know, man. I got to stick with Brendan. Let's pop off, bro. Let's pop off. Buffalo, New York in the house. Yo, shout out to Buffalo, New York. Yo, TJ Mizzy, bro. Look at this guy. The Savages, bro. The 2 TJs back to back. Spartacus and Mizzy, man. We're going to have a good weekend. Let's go. Yes, Tucker Carlson's huge balls. We're going to. That's pretty cool. That's in Long Island. Okay, it's in Long Island. That's sick. That's sick, bro. Definitely enjoy that live action. I haven't been to live fights in like a decade. I think it might have been 13. It was Brown versus Verdum, the first one. Yeah, guys, smash the hell out of the like button. I am about to get into the picks here. Drop them off for you guys. Do you remember the moment when you realized the UFC surpassed boxing in terms of entertainment value for you? Dude, probably McGregor era or Rousey. Maybe Rousey. That started it. Nah, you know what? For me, it was like right when John Jones won the belt. I feel like I knew I was more into the UFC, but I still like boxing a lot. And actually, I think boxing has really turned it around and is hot right now. I like the lightweight division a ton, but definitely UFC is here, but not every week. Some weeks boxing is going to surpass UFC, especially at the Apex. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tricky one. I don't know who they're going to fucking hit it with. They got to move out of the Apex and start putting fight nights everywhere. That would be sick. I need the Apex gone. Shoey time this weekend, brother. MMA Guru hit all 14 predictions. Last card, your turn this week. Let's go. Listen, you got to appreciate the sweet science, bro. You got to appreciate it. Hey, what is up, bro? What is up? First time late night live. It's going to be a hell of a weekend, brother. Let's get it. Let's go. Do you guys like this earlier start time? I wanted to do it. I said I'm starting an hour earlier because I just want to be hanging out and have plenty of time to be here. I don't want to be like, oh, shit, it's so late. It was a Dubsky card for the majority, I'm assuming. W City. And I think W's this week. Cash those Phillies money line, bro. No kisses for you, MJ. BJ Penn was the guy, bro. BJ Penn was that dude. You like the early start? Good shit. Good shit. I'm glad to hear it. Let's hit them money bags, bro. Listen, you'll come back with a vengeance this week, my guy. Let me pull Tapology up so I can get this shit rocking and rolling. I'm glad that we have a 12 fight card. I'll be honest, I hate 15 fight pay-per-view cards. Give me the fucking 12, please. None of this more 15. I don't even like 15 fight cards in general. It's just too long sometimes, like especially the breakdowns. It's like, holy shit. I'm glad we got 12. 12 good fights ahead of us to talk about. I'll be honest, not every fight on this card is that good. It's like name value wise, there's some lesser matchups, but overall, it's a good card. It is. Overall, it's a good card. Let me see here. First one, it's going to be Edwards and Pascual. I couldn't care less about this fight. I'm going to be straight up. I don't care about this matchup, and I think the weight class is stupid at this point. But let's pretend it exists. Let's pretend there really is a women's featherweight division. And it's just not rejects from 35 going up that have no shot on ever challenging for a belt. Just awful city out here. Awful, awful, awful. First fight of the night ain't good. Like, I'm going to be 100% straight up. The first fight of the night ain't good. I'm going to set my timestamp for the replay gang. All right, it's Joselyne Edwards versus Ramona Pascual. I really don't like this fight at all. Like, I don't think this is a huge card. As far as like the first one, like the prelim, it's just it's not a huge spot on the card. It's an ugly fight. I don't even like it on this 275 card. I'll be honest. I don't think it's really UFC caliber. It's 145 women's, which is weird. I don't want to bash it too much, but like, I don't like it. But I'm going to pick Joselyne Edwards. I think she's the better striker of the two. Pascual throws hard kicks, and she's like a relentless, tough girl who comes forward. So there's no money on the line of Edwards. She's got decent Muay Thai style. She's definitely quicker. I think she has better punch combos. Pascual definitely is gritty and is going to keep coming forward. Jiu-jitsu of Edwards is good, but the takedown defense is subpar, like really subpar. Pascual isn't a great wrestler, though. Can she land takedowns? I won't be surprised if she does. I'm going to pick Edwards by a decision. Ugly fight. Weird fight. It's a weird fight to even break down, really. Edwards minus 167. Pascual plus 158. I'm going to go Edwards for the win. I don't even like the over here. I like no betting on this fight. Edwards by a decision plus 140. Pascual money line plus 148. If you're looking just for plus, dog or pass it maybe, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Let's see what the people think of this first one. 12 is perfect. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, brother, I'm going to be talking for the next while, dude. Singapore Pizza checking in. Shout out to you, bro. I definitely think that's possible, dude. I think high likelihood. Listen, I'm glad you'll be chilling, bro. I'm glad you'll be chilling. Dog or pass? Fair. Not voting, not picking this fight. Yeah, there's no pick. You trust in Pascual's grappling? Okay. You think it is? This is going to have one of the worst. I feel like the actual main card isn't bad. Pascual is submitted people solely by sitting on their face with those hunches. If Rose Clark wrestled Edwards, yeah, we can see Pascual landing takedowns. It's not like great, but it's okay. It's an ugly fight. 6 a.m. your time? That sucks, dude. That's an early morning. I think the winner of Nkalaev Smith is getting the next shot, I've heard. Over 1.5, possible for sure. Pass or pass? Yeah, it's a double pass for me. There's no interest in this fight. I'm actually going to stop talking about it and just move on to the next one because I hate this first fight. But the votes favor towards Pascual, 53%, 47% for Edwards. Let's move on to something more meaningful. No offense to these ladies, but women's 145, I think either needs rankings or to be canned. See the fucking door. As I don't understand what's happening with that weight class. Now, women's strawweight is going to be sick. This is a good matchup. Gomez Juárez versus Liang. Gomez Juárez. All right. Let's timestamp this bad boy up. Silvana Gomez Juárez versus Liang. Liang's going to want to fight on the floor. I think Gomez Juárez wants to stand up for sure. That was a good rhyme there. Not intentional at all. Liang has good takedowns, and she's going to press for him. Juárez actually has some pop in her hands. I know she dropped Vanessa Demopoulos. She was beat down by Lupita Godinez, but like Lupi's nasty. And I think the majority of us are starting to realize that Lupi might be a contender at 115 in a very short while because wrestlers are like kind of haunting that division at this point. I mean, Esparza at the top as champ. She's running over a lot of these strikers with A1 wrestling. Lupita's better. Definitely more well-rounded, but super young. Forget that, though. Liang. I'm going with her. I'm going to say she wins via submission. We've seen Gomez Juárez submitted twice in the UFC. Liang does have a pretty good arm bar. 37 versus 25, big age difference. And it's interesting that Liang is the underdog. She's sitting at plus 138. Gomez Juárez minus 149. I'm going to ride with Liang win by submission. Liang by sub plus 200. Liang by sub is pretty damn likely, I think. You think Liang sub, Juárez going to tap? I agree. Oh, what is up, my brothers? Good to see you, broski. How you doing? Haitian Hail Mary, bro. Good luck. 6 a.m. for the fighters. That is early as hell. I don't think she'll gas out. I think she's going to look to wrestle. I mean, if she's caught standing up, I think she could definitely lose. Striking, she loses to Gomez Juárez, but the difference maker is going to be, I think she can get it to the floor. And when she gets it there, she's more dangerous by a long shot. Round one or bust for you. I don't mind fight doesn't go the distance. Let's see what the line is. Fight does not go distance line. Minus 195. I think that's possible. Liang via armbar round 2. I like that. She definitely goes hard. She goes hard early. Those takedowns are consistent. Dude, I don't know. I have no comment on it, man. I don't really know much about him, but he seems like a nice guy from what I've seen. Submitted Yuri. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We got some Glover belief out here. Yeah, I bet they'll stay on a U.S. time schedule for the most part, but that fucks that circadian rhythm up. Just remember that doesn't go without being fucked. Like it's off. It's off. It's up, down, up, down. 79% for Liang. Juárez at 21%. Liang, the dog, the people's pick, my pick. She's going to beat Silvana Gomez Juárez by submission. The official call on our second fight of the night. Let's keep on running up. We got more. I'm glad it's 12 fights, though. I'm so happy it's 12 fights. UFC, stick with the fucking 12 fight cards, please. I don't need this stretched out 15 hell fucking fights. You take good fights away, and then give me a more condensed card with more quality. Kang versus Batgerel. Let's go. Get the timestamp up here. Kang versus Danaa Batgerel. I feel like Kang distance is going to have an advantage. Might look for takedowns for sure. I think he's the more athletic guy compared to Batgerel, but Batgerel hits harder for sure, more pop in the hands. And he's got that big overhand shot that he gets really overzealous at using sometimes, throwing it outside of range. Counters may be there, but he's still a good pressure striker. Kang from distance has the advantage, the longer guy. I think he's a little bit quicker, as I said. Takedowns could be a factor here. That's something I'm really kind of leaning towards mentally, is I think there also might be some Kang takedowns. But standing up, I think he can be competitive with Batgerel, but the biggest concern, there is that X factor, which is I think Kyung needs a decision. Batgerel has the power to win by knockout. Kyung not a guy that's easy to put away. I'm going to ride Kyung, but Batgerel is extremely dangerous. And if you're betting the dog side in Kyung, he's a plus 133 dog. You need to be concerned about that X factor of the punching power. Batgerel minus 147. Right now, Batgerel inside distance is plus 205. I don't think we have the official line yet for win by knockout. Let me check. Yeah, we don't have that win by knockout line yet. But I'm assuming plus 250 or more. Let's go. Let's see. No, makes sense to travel to a place to keep a schedule. Right. That's a problem in my opinion. But yeah, I'm going Kyoho Kyung win, but that's close. He's a monster. Glover has been doing this forever, man. I would love that. He's actually working for BYB now. Hopefully one day he hops on to one of the shows on the channel, man. We'll see. I got a mutual friend, so maybe in the future. Big change to your sleep to find Singapore. I travel overseas often, and it's difficult to get over that in time. Oh, bro, I can't imagine it. Any value? Any value? I would say no. No need to bet on this fight. Kang's too old. Isn't Batgerel taking the fight on short notice? I believe he is. I'll double check. Maybe not. Let me double check. Yeah, Simone was Kyo Hung was supposed to fight Simone Oliveira. And Batgerel steps in. And he's coming off a knockout loss, too. The King is a thug, won't be KO'd. Nah, 34 is not old at all. Right, it's too close. Danaa has one way to win. If he doesn't land that check hook with Kang's camp, we'll be very aware of. I agree, bro. Hard one to bet, but hoping. I think there's a good shot he doesn't. What's popping, brother? What's up? That's needed, bro. I think it's needed. 34 years old. Before shows a scam wires. Sold multiple times by different people. Interesting, bro. I never knew about any of this, man. I really don't. I don't know much about him. Hard one to bet, but over 1-5, hoping Kyung doesn't get KO'd before then. I don't think he will. I think it's that he still believes he's the best in the world. And there's money on the line. There's money on the table to be made. He's come back from adversity plenty of times. But he's also been put down. Uppercuts. I'm not letting you bet this week on Trash Fire. You'll be winning this week. Let's go. I cash big last week. Hell of a card. Hell yeah, dude. My worst pick was that Ashkar Murzakarov guy. That was just fucking stupid on my part. I don't know what happened there. That was stupid. There's always occasionally some odd picks for me. I feel like this fight goes distance. I could see it. A lot of fighters are in their prime in their early to mid 30s. Agreed 100%. Is it true Kang is a dog? Yes, he is the dog. Let's see what the people's poll looks like. Kang 55%, Batgerel 45. So people are on Kang too. Good sign, man. We're going dog hunting out here. We're going dog hunting. Oh, the next fight is going to be heat. The next fight heats it up. We got a really exciting fight up next. All right, next fight of the night. Make sure you guys smash the like button if you haven't yet. Let's talk about it. It's Jake Matthews versus Andre Fialho. Fialho's so dangerous, man. But Jake Matthews is pretty good. Like, as I watch Jake Matthews tape back, it's like he can kind of do it all fairly well. He's got decent stand-up, good pressure, pretty athletic, a little bit square. I think Fialho can land counter strikes and hurt Jake. And that, to me, is something of value. I'm going knockout for Fialho. He's got heavier hands. He's riding the momentum upwards. He's looking like a real problem. And I think he's going to continue to be a problem here. And I think he's going to sleep Jake Matthews in the second or third. As far as the lines for this one, Fialho minus 137, Matthews plus 130. Wouldn't be impossible for it to go distance either. Fight ends inside distance, minus 155. Fialho wins KO TKO plus 105. Plus 105. Glover, Darren Elkins, Teixeira. Dude, listen, you got to give Glover more love than that. I let Pasterzano, thank God, didn't put my money on that dude. Who the fuck mixed it like that? He does got 2 records. Dude, I was so happy she won by sub. Stay away from her prediction guru and influencer. Both are not legit whatsoever. Dude, he literally MMA guru deserved that, bro. He deserved that because for years he's been trying to go perfect and never did it. It was about time, and my time's coming. I need to go perfect, man. The closest I've been is 1 off. Canelo minus 380 versus Triple G. Fialho fighting every 3 weeks, bro. He's the Cowboy Cerrone style shit. Why do you proper in an 8-fight? Corn. Yeah, you're asking my boy there. The MMA group. Yeah, 100% different people. Very, very different folks. Fialho accepts being on his back, which you don't like. If he gets back up to his feet or he's not put on his back too much by Jake, who isn't a great wrestler. He is funny, bro. Usually do props in your parlays. Okay. If you want to be homeless. Guru claims bragging rights on every prediction. Says last fight card got all predictions correct. The time shows not too bad. Oh, how you feeling? I'm feeling good this card. I feel good every card, though. I'm confident. I'm confident that there's going to be some good successes. But it's fist fighting. So, of course, MMA Guru's undefeated. If he goes undefeated back to back, I think there's less of a chance of him going undefeated back to back than winning the fucking lottery in the UK right now. So he should play a ticket this week because he's got some fucking luck on his side. Pass 1/5, save his bet. The wrestling that you see from Fialho is earlier on in his run, but he definitely isn't bad on the floor. Not saying he's the best, but he's not bad on the floor. I like that. I mean, I thought Felice retired, but the Silva, I'm not super surprised in that. Lay's a good man. He's got some magic. Let's go. Good shit. The true guru. Fialho almost beat Pahea. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. Matthews' decision of Fialho, KO, TKO round 1. I don't know the Cage Warriors game too much. I think he's going to sleep, yeah. I haven't seen it. I got to check that shit out. I'm kind of goofy sometimes. Explain to me exactly what you mean, bro. I will say, yeah, sometimes I am a little bit fucking off kilter. Now you got to share again. You need to go magical, bro. Facts, bro. Facts. I did not do that last week. I look for that fight. Fade him on the prelims. He doesn't care about those. Fuck it. All right, I got to keep moving up, man. If not, I'll be fucking talking about this one fight all day. But we're going Fialho win. I'm going to call it by KO. Let's keep running. Maheshate up next. I'm excited to see him fight, man. The tape we get from him is Contender Series. Some whiskey glasses. All right. Maheshate versus Steve Garcia. I feel like the stand-up of Maheshate is more technical, which I feel like is going to get him the win, but can he avoid the takedowns? Concern. This is a fight where I'm concerned. Like, I'm not really that impressed by Steve Garcia. Besides, he's tough. He comes forward. He fights. He's got decent ground, decent stand-up. He kind of does it all fairly well. He was controlled by Pena in their fight. Maheshate, I think, has more crisp stand-up. I like the light-footedness. I'm going to say he gets his hand raised, man. I'm riding with the Chinese prospect over Steve Garcia. 6-1 was a dog on the Contender Series, and now coming in here as a dog. I'm going for the dog. I got Maheshate for the win. As far as the line here for this one, plus 148. Steve Garcia minus 155. I think Maheshate win via decision probably. Plus 450. That's likely. I think that's pretty damn likely. The people are on Steve Garcia, though. You guys leaning towards Stevie boy. You fuck with Maheshate? Yeah, bro. Me as well. He definitely has more experience, but I don't know. You feel the same with Fialho? He looks to be pretty good, though, right? You think the next Leonard card can go as good as the last one? For all the Brit fighters, that is. Because I'm thinking of dropping some serious. I feel like there's a good shot. Do love the group, but the opening mints, he's not reaching the card before his breakdowns, which to me seems impossible. Like, how is he just going off fucking old memories? He doesn't do any research. I feel like that's not true. He's got to do some research before the breakdowns. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Over 1.5? Yeah. I'll agree with you on that. I think it could be over 1.5. I'd love to see Izzy fight. I don't know. I feel like when you look at the fight between Izzy and Glover, that's hard for Izzy. But Izzy and Yuri Prochazka is the fight that I personally want. If you want to watch more tape, go to his tablet and copy his Chinese letters and paste in Google. That's good to know, bro. I'll definitely be doing that because I was looking them up, and the only fights I got is the one from the Contender Series. That's the one that I saw, and I couldn't find the other ones. Either that or he's not watching MMA. Facts. I like Maheshate because Antivirals dropped Garcia twice, and you know how bad that dude is. Listen, bro, Izzy's trying, dude. Izzy's trying. I really want Kennedy or knock his. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm still leaning towards Adesanya. Yeah, he has a legit shot. If he gets it to the floor, it's danger. Let's keep on running, though. Garcia, 61%. Maheshate, 39%. I'm saying Maheshate getting the hand raised, man. I'm riding on that Maheshate side against you guys. He's the dog, too, so we got a little plus money. I'm dog city in it so far for this card. I do think there's some dogs that are really live here. And like the odds don't always tell the story, especially like a big pay-per-view card like this. I don't know. All right. When you guys see me just staring away, don't think I'm distracted. I'm setting the polls up and I'm getting these timestamps down. So I got each one of them ready for the post. Because afterwards, like when you try to do this and then get the timestamps after, dude, exhaustion would be something that's extreme. You have to sit there and watch it also. I'm timestamping it up if you guys are wondering what I'm doing right now. Seung Woo Choi versus Josh Culibao. I'm excited as hell. I'm excited, actually. I think this is going to be fireworks. Both guys good strikers. I think Culibao actually is a little bit faster, but Choi's better from distance. Culibao's got really nice low kicks. I like his explosiveness. I'm kind of feeling like the Culibao side is super live here. Choi's dangerous, though. Don't get me wrong. I think he's good. Nasty straights. I'm looking at this fight. I was looking at tape side by side, which is something I like to do sometimes. And like I see Culibao landing decent strikes here. Both guys primarily favor the striking department. I feel like Culibao's still good at 9-1-1. Choi has some decent wins. What level is he? Like we're going to find out a lot about both these guys. But note this, Culibao, he had a draw with Jourdain, and Jourdain right now is on the rise upwards. And Culibao's pretty good then. Like, I mean, granted, Jourdain's gotten better too, but Culibao sat in there and made that a fight. Now, that loss to Jalen Turner to start things off was bad. He got beaten up. That's upper weight class. That's Jalen Turner. Choi's not that level. I'm going to etch it towards Culibao by a decision, but it's not my favorite pick. I just think it's really close, and I think the line is a little too wide. Because right now, Choi is minus 224, Culibao plus 200. I feel like Culibao deserves more love than that. Over 1.5 minus 225. I think it goes over 1.5. Culibao decision plus 445. Interesting. I'm going Dog City. Give me Culibao. I'm going dog it up. I'm dog or passing it, bro. You think Culibao for the upset? Let's go. That would be super fucking impressive. I feel like that too, bro. I feel like that too. Spam the like button. Yeah, spam the hell out of the likes. What are we sitting at? 28 likes? Yeah, we need more likes than that. If you're watching live or if you're watching on replay, smash the hell out of the like button. Prochazka, Manel, Kape, and Fialho. What do you think? I don't love it because I think Kape is in a fight. Fialho's in a fight. Prochazka's in a fight. It could definitely cash, but it's fights. They're gonna be heat. I don't even think he lands a takedown on Choi. I think it's unlikely. This is live, bro. This is live action. Culibao, not sure to actually play him though. I would sit on that one for a few more days, especially the weigh-ins, man. I'm not intentionally trying to attack dogs, man. I'm not. It just happens sometimes, bro. What's in the cup? It's right here is fucking coffee, bro. It's Starbucks, like one that you put in the fridge, blonde brew. It's really good. Choi, money line. This will be your Askarov pick for the week. Is every week, do I have an Askarov every week at this point? I feel like I always just have one pick that just is fucking outlandish. But sometime you're going to see that fucking crazy pick where it's me against the world is going to hit. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, bro. Why no love, bro? Why no love? Tell me why no love. Oh, is it because you got a comment up here? Listen, bro, I'm getting a lot of comments in. So if I don't catch them all, it's nothing personal. It's just I got a lot flying in. Went 100% on my predictions last week. Arbetta, Jackson, fight does not go a distance. Plus 150, cash me over 30 units. And Maddalena will cash. Yes, bro. Maddalena is the dude. He's the dude. He's the fucking guy, lad. He's the fucking boy, lad. Breeding. Oh, shit. Listen, bro. The Askarov picks, they're honestly iconic at this point. Hey, thank you, bro. I appreciate that content dropping every day this week. So keep it locked in. I want to start doing main event predictions too and just break down the main event by itself, just talk about it, give my thoughts. I might drop one of those Thursday maybe, which I hate dropping it that late. But the biggest problem really comes down to I want to do it now, but I'm already live, so the algorithm gets flooded. Tomorrow I got this week's best of May bets. Maybe Thursday, that'll be the move. And then Moneyline Thursday night, which is always a fantastic show. Yeah, bro. I agree, man. You got to pick who you think's going to get it. Sometimes you can attack dogs if the money's real good. Let's go. Let's fucking go, lad. Let's keep running up. I got to close out this poll. If not, we'll be talking about this Choi and Culibao fight for the next hour and a half. 74%, 25%. How did you do last card? I went 25-0, bro. I'll be honest, off the top of my head, I actually don't know my record from last card. Somebody will probably know in the chat. Maybe I knew I did good towards the end. I knew there was a few hiccups along the way. It started hot though. Let me get us the featured prelim. The featured prelim of the night. Brendan Allen versus Jacob Malkoun. I'm excited for the pay-per-view. Give me the fucking pay-per-view, bro. My Patty impersonation is poor. Bro, what Patty impersonation am I even doing? I'm trying to do a Patty impersonation. What are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about, man? Malkoun. Malkoun. All right. Let's get the timestamp up and ready. Jacob Malkoun taking on Brendan Allen. I feel like Brendan Allen is better. Striking wise, for sure. Jiu-jitsu wise. Wrestling, Malkoun is going to try to take you down. And he's going to be consistently shooting. I feel like Allen should win this fight, though, man. Malkoun's only 5'9", too, so size discrepancy here. This is a hard fight. Actually, I like the chances of Allen on the feet, though. I think he has an edge over Malkoun kickboxing. I was originally leaning Allen by submission. I'm kind of on that line, but I'm kind of also like, hey, maybe it's Allen by decision. Malkoun's going to be tough. You know what? Nah, fuck that. I'm riding with Allen still by sub. But don't be surprised if he actually gets some success standing up. A bit of success on the feet. Let's look at the line here for this fight. Allen's minus 225, Malkoun plus 233. Malkoun's not an easy guy, though. Like, I don't like the Allen bet very much. Allen by decision plus 275. Allen by sub plus 220. You know what? I'm leaning towards Allen by decision, though, because I'm thinking, Malkoun's training with Robert Whittaker, who's an absolute stud at this weight class. Allen's in for a fight against a damn tough dude. A guy that doesn't look good when he's fighting, doesn't make things like super entertaining and look great. But he's live. He's live. This is a fight, man. You like Allen everywhere. I think Allen kills Malkoun. I think he gets a W too. You're going to take Malkoun by decision. Oh, shit. I think Allen's going to kill him. Allen is amazing, but he's good. He's not going to sub. No, he won't sub him easy. Not Liang inside the distance. It's a money pick, bro. I think Malkoun's taking a nap in this fight. I think Allen's better in the kickboxing. I like him on the jiu-jitsu, bro. Listen, man, he sold his point. He sold his point as that, so fuck it. Yeah, I'm not adding Allen to a parlay because it definitely could. Malkoun decision at plus 800, too much value to pass. AJ, why you so fine, though? Listen, bro, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, we got to go the side of Allen. It's not like I love the bet there. Don't even love the pick there, but let's fucking go with Allen. Let's go, Allen. Let's go, Brendan, all in Allen. I think there's an argument for Whittaker winning that fight, too. AJ versus Mozarov. Listen, bro, if he wants to box me, I'll fucking put him down. He'll take a fucking dive, bro. He's still a dangerous motherfucker, though. He's huge. It's a round one or bust, though. He's a round one or bust. We're about to hop to the main card. Emeev versus Jack Della Maddalena. The main card. Make sure you guys smash the like button if you haven't yet. It's Jack Della Maddalena versus Ramazan Emeev to start things off. Emeev is like the bottom end Dagestani. He is. Let's be real. That's what he is. Della Maddalena seems to be a problem standing up. He's got really good boxing. He hits hard as hell. I like his multi-shot combos, his hook when he comes inside, the stance switch. He's an enjoyable fighter to watch, and I think somebody that's on, like, watch this dude. Watch Jack Della Maddalena. Emeev on the other side, he had a hard time wrestling Danny Roberts in the last fight, and Danny Roberts, not that great, Britishman. He's an okay fighter, but Emeev lost that fight. Maddalena should be able to get the finish here too. Emeev's tough. I don't think he's going to make it easy. But if Della Maddalena's that real prospect, putting this Dagestani to sleep, that's impressive shit. Can he avoid the takedown? I'm going to lean towards yes. We're going to find out a lot of things about Jack Della Maddalena in this fight. Where is his level? Is he like a Danny Roberts level? Is he far superior, or is he behind? Is he more the lower level welterweights at this point? He's only 25, though. It's a lot of time for improvement, but I think he can beat the Dagestani, man. Emeev is not that same, like, yes, this Dagestani is going to take you down and just beat the hell out of you. His wrestling isn't at that level. Plus 133, Emeev. Della Maddalena, minus 147. Let's say we went with the KO. Plus 315 for Jack Della Maddalena, too. And he could get the KO. You think Maddalena's going to KO the old man? I don't think he's that bad, bro. Oh my, fuck me. That sucks, dude. That sucks. Yeah, he definitely doesn't bring much intensity. I don't love the style. It bores me too. Maddalena means muffin in Spanish? Really? Holy fuck. I guess I think that Emeev is like more on par with that, maybe even behind that. Fuck that fight. Fuck that home Vieira fight. Good night, Emeev. Sleep tight. Yeah, I think he's getting put down. Emeev, the black sheep of the family. He really is the black fucking sheep. Think he starts too slow? I hope not. Yeah, I thought Home won the fight too. He's built well, man. I think he's a problem on the feet. Maddalena money line. You like decision. You have 86 unit. Good shit. You got him close money too. Right now, Maddalena's line is wider. I mean, it's around minus 150. Give me Jack Della Maddalena. I'm going to say win by KO, though, but I definitely could see him getting it done by decision. He beats Razman Emeev. Let's see where he can go from here. And he starts off the pay-per-view, too. The People's Poll have Maddalena at 86%. So you guys definitely feeling that side. Ooh, we got a donation in the chat. Shout out to my guy, Low T City Ortega. I got $400 on Yuri/Glover, under 2.5, $100 on 1.5 units. Actually, 1.5 units. What the fuck am I saying? Under 1.5 rounds. I guess these are the moments like you're saying. Sometimes I'm goofy. That was a fucking goofy remark. 100 under 2.5. I think the fight's going 2 rounds or less, probably. If it goes longer, I see it favoring the side of Glover, but who knows? It's a fucking fight. It's a fight. I'm hype. I'm hype, man. I don't have that bet person, but you got this, dude. Good luck to you, Low T City Ortega, the fucking man. Let's go. I'm going to set up the poll for the next fight, too. Appreciate the donation from my guy supporting the channel. Thank you, brother. There's a good one next. Bontorin versus Kape. Bontorin versus Kape. Rogério Bontorin versus Manel Kape. It's not an easy pick, but I'm going Kape. Bontorin hits really hard too. He's strong. He's got good jiu-jitsu. Kape's more explosive and faster, though. What happens when he gets put on his back? I guess that's a concern. But like, I think Bontorin is going to struggle with the speed and explosiveness. I think Kape lands some good significant strikes. He avoids grappling for the most part. Even though Bontorin's good with his jiu-jitsu, he's good with his pressure. I have a hard time seeing him getting a hold of Kape and just strangling him or sitting in the mountain, just beating him down. I think Kape, even if he is on his back, finds a way up. He's a very explosive dude. His movement's better. I think he can land more significant strikes. But Bontorin's not an easy out at all. I'm going to lean towards Kape for a win, and I'm going to say Kape win by decision. He can do more. He's faster. I think he's going to land multi-shots, move, explode. Significant strikes will come through. Bontorin will try to box in close range. He'll rip some big overhand hooks. but Kape should get it done. I'm going with Manel Kape. He's been a top fighter at flyweight for a long time, even outside of the UFC. And I think that trend just continues upward for Manel Kape. Dude, Kaikara France is a fucking monster. I'm not going to compare those two fights, man. Holy shit. Which will cause hair loss. Fuck, man, I hope you don't go bald. Pad for age on the clock, Barry. Fialho, Maddalena, Kape are locks of this card. Okay. Kape by points is nice odds compared to the KO. Let's see what the Kape money line is at. Minus 214 Kape, Bontorin plus 195. I could see the line a bit closer here because Bontorin is not easy. Kape by decision plus 250. It's hard for me to see Kape getting the knockout. I mean, it's not impossible, but Bontorin's going to land shots, guys. If you think Kape is coming out unscathed, I think you're doing yourself a disservice. I feel like this is a fight. I'm going to say it goes longer. Over a round and a half, minus 160 is a pretty good bet because I think it's a round and a half. Give Jordan a kiss and I'll donate 5. You got to say moi. I'll pass on giving Jordan a kiss. What Jordan, bro? There's no fucking, like Michael Jordan or some shit? I feel like this fight right here has got to be the side of Kape, but it's not going to be an easy one. I'm going Kape. I'm saying decision. Kape getting the hand raised. The people, 80% of you are on Manel Kape. 81%. That's a Kape favored line. You think Bontorin is not a flyweight? He doesn't have the pace at this weight class. I wonder how the weight cut will be for him because we know he's missed in the past. Let's keep running up. We're getting to like the real heat now. The ultimate action is coming for us. Weili versus Joanna. Weili Zhang versus Joanna and Jędrzejczyk 2. I love this rematch. I wish it was 5 rounds. I'm actually upset that it's not. My brain was telling me this is going to be 5 rounds. And then I'm like, wait a second, this isn't 5. I think this, and I don't know if you guys will agree, so let's talk about it for a second. If a fight, the first one was for the belt and it's 5 rounds, and both fighters are still ranked in, let's say, the top 7, top 6, top 5, why is this not a 5-round fight? Because if it was on a UFC Vegas card or a UFC Fight Night card of any caliber, this would be the 5-round main event. Why are we having such an epic rematch only 3 rounds? I don't get it. I want to see 5. I want to see 5 rounds, 100%. The first fight was 5. I want to see 5 rounds all day. I'm going 5 rounds. I want to see that. I'm begging the UFC. Let's change it right now. Let's see what we can do. Obviously, it's not going to happen. They're trained for 3. Joanna, some guys are saying she's just doing it for the money. I disagree, brother. Joanna wants to be at the top again. She believes that. The fighters like this are born and bred. She's been doing it forever. Weili is a difficult ass fight. 3 rounds concerns me. How does Joanna start? So many questions around it. I'm going to pick Joanna and Jędrzejczyk. Jay on Jędrzejczyk. Give me Joanna. I want to see her get her hands on Carla Esparza. And I want to repeat the cycle of her as champ and then the next contender, the next. Like, let's do it all over again. Zhang's not going to make it easy. I could see her winning the fight, but she was touched up a bit in the last one. Now, it was over 5 rounds, though, and that was an extremely close one. 3 is concerning. Also, and Jędrzejczyk been off for 2 years. Zhang's been fighting. I want to see it 5 rounds, though. Like, I'm going to say it again, but it's 3. On the 3 rounds, I'll say on Jędrzejczyk squeaks by, but now I'm shitting myself saying that. I wanted 5. Give me 5 fucking rounds. But we'll say Jędrzejczyk, win, decision, ultra competitive fight. She needs to start quick, though. She can't lose the first round. Or if she does lose it, she can't, like, take it off and just give up time. Like, it's got to be a fight from the start. I'm concerned. As you guys can see, I'm concerned. Look at the line here. Plus 155, Joanna. Minus 157, Zhang. I'm going to say over, minus 265, minus 250. Jędrzejczyk by decision, plus 210. This is a scary one, brother. This is a scary one. This is very scary. Fair point there. Fair point. It should be 5, dude. I think it should be 5. I get it. Like, I get it 100%, though. Like, it's hell to fight 5 rounds. Interesting take by Hardy. Makes sense. Under Teixeira versus Prochazka. We don't need the judges there. You like Zhang? Okay. Right. We need the 5. Loaded on the fucking prelims, bro. This is the biggest concern right here. How will that wrestling look? It's a lot of ifs, a lot of unknowns. We're going to find out. I'm going to say Joanna gets W, though, because it's not like Zhang is going to turn into an All-American. Could be an advantage. Could be an advantage. Which I hate. I want 5. Give me 5 fucking rounds. Joanna and Jędrzejczyk for the win. She pulls it off somehow, some way. But why the fuck are we not in 5 rounds? I'll keep complaining about it. 5 rounds, please. A Valentina Shevchenko fight is like a sparring match. Like, can this girl go a few rounds with her? Also, the poll finished out 74% in favor of Zhang over Joanna and Jędrzejczyk. At least we got the big octagon. Valentina Shevchenko versus Taila Santos. Santos is the best challenger for Valentina in a long time because she's fresh. She doesn't come, with a ton of losses on the back end. She's been winning fairly impressively too. 19-1 with 1 loss controversially. You look at Shevchenko's body of work. She's incredible. Santos is a great challenger, and she might be the second best girl in the weight class. But there's a level that you have to get past, and Valentina Shevchenko's level, to me, is too much. I feel like Santos could last the full distance, but I am concerned she gasses later. I'm going Shevchenko for the win, certainly. Who has Santos beat? I can give you a little preview of the past 5 for. Loses a controversial split against Mara Barella, beats Molly McCann by a decision, beats Jillian Robertson, beats Roxanne Modafferi, and beats Joanne Calderwood impressively. You look at the last 5 for Valentina: Lauren Murphy, Jessica Andrade, Jennifer Maya, Caitlin Chukagan, Liz Carmouche. A much more impressive top 5. Carmouche is also the Bellator champ now. I think Valentina should cruise through Taila Santos, but can Santos go long? That's a big question. Shevchenko's minus 550 is the favorite. Santos plus 515. I think there's a good chance Shevchenko does land the knockout here, but I don't think it's impossible that we see this fight going a bit longer. It's going to be dependent a lot on Taila. I don't really love the betting side in this matchup. Shevchenko is a lock, though, and I think she gets it done. I mean, I'll give you the line for a win by KO TKO. Plus 255. We're going to find out. We're going to see. We're going to see. We're gonna fucking see that. I think going up and fighting against Juliana Pena if she beats Nunes, it's not a great resume at all. I'm still torn on it, leaning decision, but I'm flipped. Bro, Yuri Prochazka is that guy. He's crazy as fuck, and I love it. It's what we need. Valentina by KO or points a lock. I like that. I think probably. Yeah, I don't think there's any case for Santos here. Shevchenko, I think, is technically superior. My guy, can you stop spamming the chat? Mr. Jags, I'm not going to give you a shout because you're spamming. If you would have put that one time, I probably would have gave you a shout. But you spam in the chat, I can't do that. You gotta send me 99 cents for that one now. Upset alert, Santos. Santos is too talented to fold. You think she still gets beat? Yeah, I think she gets beat too. The Yuri's getting taken down and finished. She's got a great record. She's fought some decent girls, but there's levels, and Shevchenko has proven that she is the top. She's the top of the fucking food chain. She's going to eat. 78% on Shevchenko. As expected, it's wide towards her for the people. I didn't expect anything different, really. Main event time. Oh, man. This is, for me, maybe one of the most exciting fights of the year so far. I love Yuri Prochazka. I love Glover Teixeira. But I think it's time for the new blood. New blood at the top. Glover Teixeira versus Yuri Prochazka. Make sure you guys smash the button if you haven't, and let's talk about this main event because it's a fantastic fight. Yuri Prochazka is the most dangerous striker in the light heavyweight division, probably period right now. You look at the stand-up game, very tricky to deal with. You look at the uppercuts, extremely difficult, awkward angles, throwing shots from the hips, a lot of power in his strikes, each one of them. You look at opposite side of him, you got Glover, who's got really good boxing, good pressure boxing. He slips low. He definitely keeps his head off the center line fairly well. The shots that sneak up on him and do land are uppercuts, which I expect Yuri to throw some. He's got a mean left hook, though, so if Yuri gets caught over the top, that could be some trouble. 100%. I look towards the grappling. Yuri Prochazka, I don't think has bad takedown defense. I think Glover Teixeira, though, has clearly better Brazilian jiu-jitsu. That's a big concern for me if it does go to the mat and then we have Yuri on his back. He's known for getting up, though, and he's fought wrestlers before. He beat King Mo in their rematch, fought against Brandon Halsey, who's a tricky wrestler, but he hasn't fought a Glover Teixeira-style grappler. The violence will ensue here. I think the way that Yuri holds his hands low is going to lead him towards success here striking. Glover, if he lands takedowns, is dangerous, but I will say Yuri finds his way back up to the feet extremely well. He's the younger guy of the two. He's the more athletic guy of the two. He's the more explosive guy of the two, but holy fuck. Glover Teixeira is a legend of the game and the top line. So hard. So hard. I got to go Yuri Prochazka to win by KO. I think he's going to sleep Glover Teixeira in the first round. I'm a Glover fan just as much as everybody else. I love the story of Glover. I feel happy for him winning. But I think Yuri Prochazka is the guy right now. When I was watching tape of him in Ryzen versus now, something has flipped. And I think Yuri Prochazka is going to be the champion. Is he going to remain on top for long? There's some savages on the way up. Ankalaev being one of them. Glover Teixeira definitely won't make this easy, though. So we're going to find out. Let's see. I'm going with Yuri Prochazka, guys. I'm going, I guess, with the grain, but really against the grain because I know a lot of people like the dog side of Glover Teixeira. Now, as far as the line, Prochazka is a minus 209 favorite, minus 193 best value, plus 180 for Glover. Yuri Prochazka to win by KO, minus 135. Glover Teixeira by submission, plus 370. I think both those lines should be a bit closer, or at least the side of Glover. Because him by sub, I think, is his most likely method of victory. But you look towards Yuri Prochazka, he has not lost in a long time. Right now, he's riding a 12-fight win streak. He lost to King Mo in 2015. He beat him in a rematch in 2016. Early losses in his career, does have a rear naked choke submission loss. Other than that, no other submission finish losses. Beat Bruno Capoloza, who's top line. JQ. I mean, he's beaten the who's who outside of the UFC. Fabio Maldonado, CB Dalloway. Then he beats Volkan Oezdemir, Dominic Reyes. I'll be honest, the outside of the UFC resume for Yuri Prochazka is extremely impressive. Karl Albrechtsen, who's a top guy in Bellator. Vadim Nemkov, who did have success in their fight, but retired on the stool. Satoshi Ishii. I mean, you look through the wins, they're real for Prochazka. And I think Yuri gets it done, becoming the champion. I'm not going to say it's his destiny, but I think it's his time now. You think Glover is fucked? Glover is a hell of a fighter. I agree, bro. I think this is a fucking fight. Agreed, man. He's been fighting the best forever. But it's time for Prochazka to see if he can get it done. We'll find out. Glover's extremely durable, man. But if a big fucking bomb comes through, Prochazka's got the power to get the finish. You think Glover will expose him Yuri by sub? That'll be fucking incredible for him. Yuri versus John Jones, we're not going to see it. I'd like to see Yuri versus Israel. Striker versus grappler, always bet the grappler. Depends on the matchup. If it goes to the ground, that's the biggest concern, man. If then Glover submits him, you got Yuri by KO inside of 2. I got Yuri by KO as well. I'm saying inside of 1, but I could definitely see it 2. I think it depends on how Glover approaches the fight a lot. It's a lot of ifs, man. It's a lot of ifs. Listen, I'm trying, my bro. I'm trying to drop every day of the week as much as possible, as consistently as I can be. I agree. But I think Prochazka's power is sneaky, though, and he throws shots from weird angles that, if they land, could do incredible damage. We'll see. Glover does have solid striking, man. But I think Prochazka could find a way up. Of course, I'm scared that he gives up his back and he gets choked out. That's a concern. Let's say 61%. He definitely could land one, but I think Yuri needs one big shot, and then he stuns Glover and he'll follow it up. Yuri Prochazka is a super dangerous striker, guys. He's a problem. He's unpredictable, he's crazy, and he's also a beast of an athlete. He's kind of like what everybody hoped Johnny Walker would be. Yuri Prochazka is that. We get it, Johnny Walker's a bit taller. One thing to note, too, the reach, 4 inches, a little bit in favor of Prochazka, so it's not huge, but it's a little something. Age difference, 13 years younger is Prochazka. Experience favors Glover, but Prochazka's got a lot of fights. This is his 33rd MMA fight. For Glover, this is going to be his 41st. That's crazy, right? Glover's been around. Yeah, he only has 2 KO losses, Gustafsson and Rumble. Other than that. Oh, actually, no, he 3, including his debut against Eric Schwarz in 2002. Glover's been doing it forever. Dude, I feel that 100%, man. I'm going to ride with the Yuri power side, though, man. I like the unpredictability standing up. I'm going with it. I'm saying he's getting the knockout. We'll see if it comes to fruition. What I like is he throws a tricky, awkward from the hip uppercut. Glover's been knocked out by uppercuts. That's kind of how I'm feeling here, my man. That's so specific and difficult. The best chance of an upset out of all of them, I don't know. I think Liang has got a shot for sure. What I like the most, though, Maheshate, Joanna potentially. Glover at the top is still live, though. I'm picking Yuri, but Glover's a tricky fight. I hope Andre Fialho gets that W, man. I don't want to see Jake Matthews sleep my guy. Yuri's 3rd UFC fight. Glover has way too many to count. But, dude, Yuri's got a lot of fights in Japan, too. Joanna Jędrzejczyk, in your opinion? I think she's live as fuck. Super live. Super duper duper live. What a card coming. Guys, if you haven't yet, make sure to smash the hell out of the like button. 51% of you guys towards Glover Teixeira. 50-50 now. This poll is extremely close. That's even. Odds favor Yuri. I wish they were closer, but they aren't. Unfortunate. Fight, close as hell. Now Glover's the 51%. So competitive here. Guys, I hope you enjoyed another late night live. Took last week off. I was out of town, but we're back with a vengeance this week. I got this week's best MMA bets dropping tomorrow. And then Thursday, the money line with Mike Finch. Super excited to talk to my guy about this week's fights. Friday, weigh-in recap show. As always, I fucking love those weigh-in recap shows. One of my favorite videos to make out of the whole week. You guys know it just flows on the weigh-in recap show. And then Saturday, I'll be live for the entire card from start to finish. We will be talking about the action that we see on the TV, UFC 275. So the heat is coming. Keep it locked in here at MMA Experts. I hope you guys enjoy the content. Smash the hell out of the like button. Much love to my people. Hopefully you guys got your questions answered in the chat. Do my best to get to as many as I possibly can. Thank you all so much for the continued support. Big things coming on the channel. So stay tuned. Lock it in right here. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to turn the post notifications on. MMA Experts all the way to the top. Much love, my people. Thank you all so much. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace, everybody. Don't forget to smash those likes.